Okay, Thursday, 4/20, 2017. This is ES, basically ES right now. 23, 44, 49, 54 for the happy place here on the 2-hour chart. We're back to, we have options expiration this week, and they're pegged between 25 and 50 for right now. So more sideways action. I believe we don't have much data on the docket for the rest of the week here. EIA for natty gas and that. It does look like the British pound's going to pull back a little bit, do some filling, and kind of like with oil and gold too. After the big runs of Tuesday night into Wednesday. So basically just kind of lean that for right now, that ES would kind of work its way this way. Anything on the downside, we come back through, I'd say 25 here. It's going to open up the door pretty hard for, what was it, 60 to 80 lower for there. But for right now, it's just basically just kind of stuck sideways until the options expire. Remember, there's a lot of 235 SPY calls out there too, so that you may get a trigger, hard short covering trigger on here too for the next day or so. I believe those options are started this Friday. It's 235, like 160,000 calls and puts at 235 on SPY. Gold. Sunday's spike on gold was a short fade down the strong dollar. Look for retest, came back up, retest. We're now 274 on the downside for gold, which would be kind of a double here for possibly this morning. And then I wrote down here 254 if we should get a hard break on the dollar for the next 2 days. But basically, for right now, maybe some overhead resistance at the 1284 level for right now on gold. Euro dollars, this was as interest rates go higher, these come down. I did notice that the TED spread came off too, so a lot of the scarediness out there kind of dissipated. So this was just a nice short area here on the euro dollars. They're like T-bills being stored overseas, or overseas T-bills. Here's a flip here. This would be the Cliff and FCX kind of play. For copper, I'm not a big fan. I think what's happening now is that we're getting the resumption of the secular bear market commodities. So we'll see how things kind of pan out here in the next couple of days. Planting intentions and things of that nature we have coming up, and for crops and that. What's this? Live cattle and then hogs. Anything there, just contract roll over here. That's why there's that gap. Natty gas kind of lead in as head shoulder for right now, and we're basically doing the sideways thing. So we're marking time. Any type of hard pullback here, I would look to start buying contracts from like March of 2018, December, that kind of thing. October, I guess October, December, March, that would work out on any type of hard sell through here. But right now it's basically a lot of sideways, but possibility of a shoulder, head and shoulder going on right here. EIA later on today. Nikkei, a little follow through up in here too also. The Nikkei peaked out sometime back, besides 1989, but so kind of a bounce there too to follow equities. Here's the NASDAQ. Same type of deal here. Okay, so we got a short through here, came back up short, and option. So I guess I marked up here that I thought OPEX would be somewhere up in here, and it does look like we're kind of working that area. This is a median line here, so I'll just kind of walk it up for right now. But I will treat any type of rally, like I said, if anything, they fall back through the bottom down here, look for some hard selling to kick in, because you're going to start turning weekly and monthly charts right now. The platinum looks like a bear flag here, pressing up against pivot area, possibility of a harder rollover here. So I'll treat this as a bear flag for right now on platinum here for those of you that trade platinum. Silver, same type of deal, industrial metal. It's just kind of lean on the short side of things here on the metals for now. Here's bonds, the ultra bonds able to pick off a nice short up here. Bear flag, if equities go up today, I would expect bonds to come down. What do I have here? This is short Sunday. Add to shorts. Okay, underneath. And snag that one. That was a nice snag. VIX here, money flow coming in on the VIX futures here. So if they come back down, I probably want to come in and start buying again. It does kind of look like a washout for right now here. Remember, and they moved pretty good, right? We got into the 12s, almost up to 17, and we're coming back again. So Dow looked like it took the biggest dump of the bunch there. Wow, it looks like the Dow could be leading us lower here. So this we'll treat this as a decent bottom for right now, low, and maybe some backfilling up here to maybe 20,005, 2,500. All right. But like I said, this thing, it poked below it. It didn't crater, but it does look like it's pretty weak. I think today is the Russells to watch. Short again on regular bonds. We're finding some support pivot area here. I'll check the data, but I lean towards the short side on here. Corn cover part of the short, so we're looking for another short again, maybe up in here at 65. I'll wait, check to see if there's anything more up here. I guess that's only a couple cents more, but I like the short side of grains and stuff. Fives, same thing, picked off one here. Shorts, short again. So see it on the bounce. A lot of this is because of the trade they were all slanted. Oh, bean oil, looks like we're gonna get a pop on bean oil here. So bean oil maybe leading beans here. Meal had a pretty hard run. Came back down and it's turning up. I have to look for USDA planting intentions. No, it's same type of deal. Got the short off, blah, blah, blah. Short again. That was on Tuesday, huh? Oh, yeah, short on the way up, short at the top, come down here. Here a little bit, probably want to pull a little off here if it pulls back some here. We'll see about that for data and that. But if stocks go up, I expect that to come down. And beans look like they're going to swing. If they get up to here, add another short. And come on, go. Add short, add fresh short. Add fresh short. ZT, same type of deal. I like the short side of the debt. Wheat, looking for some divergence here. Tried to make a new low, no follow through. So we may get a swing, good decent short covering swing up into here. What is that? 26 from. So it's a nickel. So it's $250. $50 a point for grains, or yeah, $50 a penny for grains, just like $50 for point in ES. So these were all 5,000 or $50 here. This is 5,000 bushels for corn, wheat, and beans. Meal is $100 a ton, and oil $6 a basis point or a penny. Aussie dollar, nothing much for here, but I would go back if there's any strength. I'd go back to look at British pound, Aussie, British pound, New Zealand. Euro is moving pretty good for right now. June election retest basically is all a little bang off it. I don't know how low it's going to come off of here. It may come all the way back down to 126 from 128.75. Pretty hard road. And this is the oil. Oil's got a shallow bounce here, so look for maybe some sort of at around 74.11 or so on oil for right now. Maybe get a bounce in oil here. This is this oil drops, so did the Canadian dollar. So they're tied pretty good here. America gets most of its oil from Canada. And ADX is beginning to peak out here, so we may get a bounce on here. So you probably want to short US dollar Canadian. Euro kind of ran into halfway back here, so I'd probably look to probably short the euro. That's where the dollar comes in and the weaker commodities have followed me here. But this is a pretty good run in the euro. You know, I think the dollar is going to continue to go higher from here. So Japanese yen, this is the futures. So if I short the futures, you want to buy US dollar Japanese yen, and that's what we're getting right now. Looks like we may get a pause here. And Mexican peso. So this was long US dollar Mexican. Had the first retest here. So any new low down here, I'd go back to shorting US dollar Mexican on any pullback down into here. I'd begin to start staggering back in, or start covering your short position, which is what I'll do. Just kind of walk it down. Kiwi, so this is Kiwi's better performer than the Aussie dollar for right now. So like I said, any more strength up in here, I'd look to go back to, you know, British pound, New Zealand dollar, British pound, Aussie, that kind of thing. Swiss franc, I wrote here pause on the end after the hard run, that the yen would be the runner here, and kind of stalling out here. So it looks like we're going back to the stronger dollar. Possibility of a bear flag here in Brent, short up here at 56. Bulls had to hold here too. It didn't hold, so good short here from 56 down to what is this here? 52. $3, about $3 on here in oil, so that was a pretty good deal here. I don't know how far up it's going to move on this one here, but I'll treat this as a bear flag. If it does come back through here, look for a harder sell off here to test $50 then. For right now, oil's had a lot of decent short covering rallies here. Same thing again here, maybe a pause here at like say 52 in oil, but I'm not sure if it's going to swing back up, you know, 78% retrace kind of thing. But anything to come through here, then we're looking at $50 oil, and I have cover another quarter here, short here, covered part here overnight, and then one more down here, I guess. However you do it, taking some off the board, because that's what it is. Usually, you know, I'm going to guess if you put, you know, if you short, you know, 3 contracts, 4 contracts, 5 contracts, that's going to be like 60 to 80% or more of your trading stake. So it's always nice to take some off. Don't worry, you know, if you can make $1,000 a day off of whatever it costs on the margin, you know, if you make 20% a day or more than that, I'd, you know, take some off. Just so now you have a buffer. You can go back in there and you have a buffer now. You know what I'm saying? And back to ES. So 2344, 2349, and 2354 as the happy place. All right. Take a look at a few things and post this. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you probably this afternoon after the market closes, and update and send more stuff. Okay. Bye-bye.